What's up guys, welcome back to Fancy Goldfish Fanatics. Today we are finally going to be moving the fish into their new temporary home. So make sure you stay tuned to find out more. Hey Fanatics family, welcome back. As always, check out those links in the description and check out all the information on our website. So today we are finally going to be moving the fish, and at the end of the video I'm going to be revealing the huge announcement, finally, all of the info, all of the updates, and just everything that's going to be going on for the next, I'd say, 6 months or so. So I'm really excited for that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take all of the fish out, bag them up, and also I'm going to disconnect that noisy canister filter you can hear behind me. I'm going to take it all off the tank, and then we're going to be transporting all of the fish and the canister filters to my parents'. Also, I've got a couple of heaters just to make sure the water is the same temperature as this tank just before we release the fish. I'm going to whack those heaters in, and I'm going to use the temp gun to make sure the temperatures are the same, get the filters running. Then I'm going to come all the way back, empty this tank, clean it out, bring that to theirs, and then I'm going to transfer everything back over. I explained it a little bit more in part 1 of this episode. So now I'm just going to bag the fish up, and I will catch you at my parents' house once I've made the journey.
One eternity later.
We've got the fish in the bag just here. I decided just to put them all in one big bag because the journey was quite short. We've also got the filters just out of shot, and I've got some heaters. The water temperature is a little bit colder, I'd say a couple of degrees colder than the bag water. So we're going to get the heaters in there, we're going to set up the filter, get that all running, let the fish acclimate for probably about 20 to 30 minutes, and then I will catch you once we start to release the fish in and I've got everything set up. So I will catch you in a bit. Hopefully, as you can see, we've just got the filter set up, just running an extension lead and got it on the lovely pink towel. So we've got the spray bar working. I know the pipes aren't quite set up as I'd like, but we've got the heaters. You can see we've just got the heaters either side, and we've got the spray bar here and the inlet, and it's just running through the booster into the canister, and then we've just got the fish in the bag acclimating. So I'm going to give them probably another 15 minutes or so, but just showing you how I'm doing it all. So this is about 200 litres. This is a fiberglass koi measuring bowl. This is about 200 litres. I'll turn the heaters off probably in about 10 to 15 minutes, just once the temperatures have matched, and I know the temperatures match the bag water. And then what we're going to do, we're going to bring the glass tank from my house and set it up over there, and then we're going to pump all of this water in, set the filter back up, and move the fish once again, so they're back into the old tank, and then they're going to be staying there for, I'd probably say, around a month, something like that, before they move to their final home, which I will be revealing at the end of this video.
A few moments later.
The fish have now been acclimating for around 20 minutes, and the water temperatures have equalised. You can see that I've opened the bag here. I'll just show you a little quick shot of the fish inside. As you can see, they're absolutely fine, not too stressed out, which is really good to see. Normally I wouldn't open a bag like this, but because it's been quite a short journey and they haven't been in the bag very long, I'm not too worried about any ammonia or pH changes going on. So I'm just adding a little bit of water to the bag, and I'm going to do that a few times, and then we can finally release the fish into the koi bowl, and then we can go get the glass tank, set that up, and transfer everything over. So a little bit of a difficult move, but it's good if you've got a storage tub, or if you've got a big fiberglass bowl, or a separate tank if you are moving your fish anywhere, and it makes things a lot easier. And if you can set it up in advance, it makes things a lot less stressful as well. What I'll also be doing as well, I'll be leaving a heater set at around 16 to 18 degrees just to maintain that temperature, just in case we have any temperature swings. As this is a little bit of a smaller volume of water, I will also be feeding less if we can't get the fish into the glass tank straight away. So if you could only house the fish in here for say a week or 2 weeks before they could go into their final tank, just really keep an eye on that water quality. Really keep an eye on the ammonia and the nitrite, and feed probably a little bit less, and maybe don't put any lights over the tank just so the fish aren't too stressed out. So I'm going to get the fish out of the bag now, get them into the tank, and then you'll probably see me next once we've got the glass tank and get that ready to set up. So finally we managed to get the glass aquarium in the room. Took a little bit of effort, and it's actually the next day now. The fish, they're all absolutely fine. One of them has got a couple of knocks. It may have just knocked itself on the filter pipes, but other than that they're doing pretty well. So I'm going to pump all of that water in to here, and then we're going to top up with fresh water, and then we're going to move all of the fish over and then set the filter up, and then finally the fish are in the tank and I can relax. So here we have it, the fish are finally back into their glass tank and they are looking much happier. It's quite cloudy and that's going to settle down as the filter takes all of the dirt out of the tank. You may have noticed me put a heater in, and I've just set that to about 18 to 20 degrees just in case there's any temperature fluctuations in this room. And sorry that the time lapse was really dark, I didn't have the Wi-Fi connected to the light, but I've got it all set up now. It's all working. So now I'm going to head back home and I will finish the update and the rest of the video, and I will finally get to tell you about all of the pieces of information and this big update I've been talking about for ages. And I can't wait to tell you guys. I'm really happy the fish are all right now. Hopefully they'll do much better now they're in their old tank. So I'll catch you when I get home and let's finish up the video. Now we are finally back from my parents' house. The fish are looking good, nice and happy. Obviously I did say one of them was a little bit damaged, but I think it's going to be absolutely fine. So I'm so pleased that move went successfully. And now I can reveal to you this big update that I've been waiting to reveal to you for, well, quite a few months now. I have just bought a new property, and that means we've got loads more space, and it means more tanks, ponds, whatever we want. So for the channel, I'm hoping it's going to really help make it great, give loads of interesting projects, maybe even some new fish, definitely some new goldfish, and maybe even some new tropical fish. I've got potentially a large tank or a large pond coming, and I've got some really exciting ideas for some other fish that I may feature occasionally on the channel once a month. I really want to primarily keep this fancy goldfish, but if you guys want to see some other fish maybe now and again, let me know in the comment section below. So as I said, we're going to be getting new tanks, maybe new ponds, maybe even build a pond in the garden, maybe set up some breeding projects. So I'm super excited, and the move has been delayed, which is why I couldn't tell you guys about a month ago, unfortunately. So that is really the update. We're going to have a new studio, not finally under the stairs, so we're going to have a new setting, better for filming, maybe some better equipment as well, and I'm just super excited. I can't wait. So that is going to be coming, I hope, really soon. Hopefully those videos will be coming in the next 4 weeks, something like that. In the next video, we're actually going to be going back to Scott from Scotland, and we're going to be looking at his Aranda setup, because a lot of you guys said, oh, we want to see this setup in a bit more depth. So we've done exactly that, and thank you, Scott, for filming that video. So that's going to be after this. Hopefully we'll have another Rate My Tank and then a few more Back to Basics series. I'm not sure if there's going to be a slight gap in filming. Maybe there's going to be a gap in the videos with the move, and it is really stressful. And I'm basically just moving everything to my parents just for the next few weeks until the move's gone through. Finally getting out of this rental, and I am super excited for the new place. As I said, loads of projects. We can do whatever we want. If you guys have got some ideas, drop them in that comment section. I want to get you guys involved. Help me plan some new systems, some new tanks, some new ponds, and then, yeah, hopefully a better studio, better filming area, and overall it's going to be absolutely great. So that's the big update. There's going to be more to come. I'm going to be doing loads more DIY videos, setup videos, cycling of new tanks, new ponds, etc. As you can see, I'm so excited. Sorry, it probably wasn't the most seamless video. It was very stressful moving the fish, as you guys probably know. Thank you all for watching. Remember to keep those water changes up, and happy fish keeping.